My name is Gavin Ross, and I want to talk about the ChromeBook Pixel. Google announced its new Chromebook a little bit ago, and it seems pretty interesting. So, it's what's classified as a Halo device, which means that it's not really meant to be sold, per se, but it's meant to lead on other developers to make more devices like this. And what it kind of is the first high-end Chromebook that's ever been made. Now, it looks absolutely fantastic. It looks just amazing. There's no screws, no vents. It's beautiful. And why it's called the Pixel is because it has some pretty amazing display stats. It has a 239 pixels per inch, which the MacBook Pro Retina only has 227. Well, that can be a little nitpicky. It's around 10 pixels per inch, but those extra 10 pixels every inch could make a difference on your eyes. It's also a 400 nit display, which is incredibly bright. Most high-end displays are around 300 nits. Let's talk specs about the ChromeBook Pixel. It has a 1.8 gigahertz Core i5 in it, which is one of the most powerful chips that anyone's ever seen in a Chromebook. And the reason for doing this is just, again, trying to get more developers, or not developers really, but companies to try to go into an era of high-end Chromebooks. Chromebooks have been criticized all along the way as being kind of low-end, crappy almost, just budget computers that are good for college students and stay-at-home moms. But now what Google's trying to move on is to more computers of professionals and people who want the power of a traditional PC but don't want to be bogged down by all of the useless applications that you get with it. And some nice things that you get with the ChromeBook Pixel: a terabyte of Google Drive storage for 3 years. Now, that's not going to make up for it lacking in any regular hard drive. It only has a 32 gigabyte in the Wi-Fi only model and a 64 gigabyte in the LTE model. But for 3 years, that's about how long you're going to use the computer, because computers die in 2 to 3 years as technology just gets progressively better and better. And a terabyte, it's a lot of storage. That's more than they could put in a hard drive in that computer. And it cuts it down on the weight and the thickness. So, good move on Google's part for putting that in there. Also, an interesting thing is you get 12 sessions of GoGo in-flight Wi-Fi, because I guess Google wants you to be always connected, and so they're pretty nice about that. Price, though. The price is awful. It's $1,300 for the ChromeBook Pixel. That's insane. The ChromeBook Pixel isn't meant to be a let's sell a bunch device. It's meant to pave the way for high-end Chromebooks. And I think Google's done a really good job of that. They've laid the way for companies who actually make computers for a living to go and make some really great high-end Chromebooks that are going to shock us, wow us, and have us have some nerdgasms along the way. Anyways, that's my take on the ChromeBook Pixel. Peace.